Alright, what's happening, guys? Welcome to another episode of Sensible Investing. As always, if you're new to the channel, welcome. My name is Jesse, and if you've been here before, welcome back. It's good to have you back. As you guys can tell by the title of the video, the topic that we're going to be talking about today is, should we or should you buy stocks now, or should you wait? Okay? Will we have a pullback, or if not, will we retest the lows that was 3-4 weeks ago around that sort of 1850 Dow mark? Or will the stock market continue to go to all-time highs, or will the stock market just go sideways? Okay, guys, so today is all about whether we should look at buying stocks now or waiting. And what I've done is, over the course of the last 2 weeks, I felt like a bit of a macro economist, and the reason being is because what I've done is I put together 2 comprehensive documents. Document 1 is my research into the macroeconomic impact, not just to the USA, but potentially towards the world as a whole, across all of the different industries. And then document number B is a spreadsheet that I've put together to look at, to the degree each and every industry is affected by the current lockdown situation, what percentage of their business is affected, what's the downside and what's the damage, is there any potential upside, and then what does that actually translate to in terms of a GDP loss or damage perspective? Okay, guys, so these are the 2 documents that I've been working on. Now, if you guys want to know how to get a copy of both of these documents, just stay until the end of the video, and then I'll leave a quick description as to how you might use these documents, and also how you can also get a copy. Okay, guys, but before that, I just wanted to take you through some of the sources that I've been looking at, I've been analyzing, and that I've been gathering data from. Alright, guys, and so the 4 primary sources that I've been gathering data from is North American, i.e. US and Canadian data, Australian data, a little bit of New Zealand data, data from the UK. Okay, guys, so it's mainly from the sort of first world developed Western economies. And where possible, I've tried to limit my use of Chinese data, because we know that these guys love to cook the books and fudge the data, okay? So my take on this type of data from China is it's about as reliable and as useful as diet water, okay, guys? So NPD, I really enjoy NPD. It's one of my favorite sources to go to, as well as Vogue. These guys are very, very good when it comes to retail. Anything to do with retail, right? We're talking retail, wholesale, fashion, beauty, e-commerce, etc., etc., etc. Okay, so I love going to these guys. The balance, it's very good for aggregating data and giving, I guess, an economic spin on the interpretation of the data. Okay, Morningstar, I'm sure you guys are aware of and familiar with, and then all of the other entities that you see here, for example, the British Chamber of Commerce, the Australian government, the Bureau of Economic Analysis. These are all reputable government departments in these Western developed economies where, well, you hope they don't fudge their numbers, but the likelihood of them fudging their numbers is significantly lower than looking at data coming out of China. Now, what I wanted to do is I just wanted to quickly take you through the spreadsheet and also the document of all of the pieces of information that I've gathered, talk you through how to analyze it and how to use it. But more importantly, if you guys want to get a copy of the spreadsheet and the document, all you guys have to do is smash that like button and share the video. Alright, guys? So my aim is to try and get this video to 5,000 views and 150 likes. And the minute it crosses either 5,000 views or 150 likes, I will then leave a description with 2 links to the Word document and the spreadsheet, and I'll pin it. So it'll be the top comment on the video so that everybody can have access to this. And what I'll actually be doing is I'll continue to be adding to both the spreadsheet and the Word document over the course of the next month, 2 months, 3 months, however long it takes for this whole sort of saga to unfold and come to an end. Okay, guys? So as you can see here, we are in the spreadsheet, and over here we've got the details. Okay, so we'll just quickly go over through to the right side, because I just wanted to talk you through what I've done here. Okay, so as you can see, column E, that's the 2018 GDP of the USA. Okay, guys, I've only got the USA data available at the moment, and I'm working on the other countries. 2019 is column F. And as you can see here, it's breaking down each of the bits of GDP into per quarter, okay, guys? So what we have is we have the GDP for each and every industry and the sub-industry. If we go down the list, as you can see over here, industry, sub-industry, right, GDP. So effectively, we have a very clear view as to who contributes what and how much. Then over here, now none of this has a formula, okay? This is me just going through all of the different sources of data and then putting in what I've found as to the economic impact. All right, so as you guys can see here, you know, the shut/impacted, that just means what percentage of their physical businesses are shut, or what percentage would be impacted based on the data that I've gathered. E-commerce delivery, okay, only some will have this because some industries have benefited from this. So again, just some notes on how these have benefited if they have. And then the damage, okay? So the percentage is the percentage damage to GDP that I suspect they will see. And then some other notes, you know, so for example, fashion has this much impact, etc., etc. So guys, I won't spend too long talking about the spreadsheet, but I just wanted to take you through how to use it and how to view it. Now, if you go down the spreadsheet over here, as you guys can see, again, I've got some more notes over here, and I've also got some screenshots and extracts over here. And again, none of this is in any particular order, but as you can see, all of it is very useful, right? We have some stuff, restaurants, you know, we have TV, streaming, construction, cancellation of sporting events, you know, regions with closures and lockdowns, right? It's absolutely loaded. So it's going to take you at least a few days to make your way through this. So take your time, all right? Now, moving over to the next thing, the macro updated. This is, again, similar data to what you saw before on the spreadsheet, but it's very detailed, right? It's got even some notes. It's got links to things that, you know, so if you want to click through and read that, you can click through, right? It's got even some of my comments. I've got here, you know, some comments of what I thought about the data and me reading it and interpreting it, all right? And again, just a bit more notes, a few key highlighted paragraphs, and it goes on for about 20 plus pages, all right, guys? Remember, smash that like button, get this video to 5,000 views or 150 likes, whichever comes first, and then I'll link both of them in a pinned comment on the video description. All right, guys, so to conclude the video, should we buy stocks now or should we wait, all right? That is the million-dollar question. And my answer to this is, yes, we should buy stocks, but we have to be very selective, okay? We have to be very, very selective. It's not like what it was 3 weeks ago where you could have put up a dartboard, thrown a dart at 5, 6, 7 numbers, and then you probably would have made 60%, 70% on your money, okay? So the easy money is gone, so we have to be like this kid here who, you know, only eats certain things, and that's all he eats, all right? The good stuff, right? We have to be very selective, and we have to look at the good stuff. So now I just wanted to show you a couple of examples of how I'm being selective. 2 companies that I'm currently looking at and seeing if they potentially may be worth buying is Health Equity and a company in New Zealand called MetLife Care, okay? So MetLife Care is listed in New Zealand and Australia, and Health Equity is listed in the USA. And as you can see over here, guys, what we can already see is that while the rest of the market has rallied, these guys are still very, very depressed, which means that if the market is wrong about the negative sentiment towards these companies, the upside would be huge, okay? Now, Health Equity, they provide administration services and management services for health savings accounts in America. And for those of you who aren't familiar with the HSA Medicare, Medicaid system in America, it's an absolute mess, right? And so to provide more visibility and savings and just remove the bureaucracy, that is very big and profitable business, which is why I'm quite interested in this company, because I'm thinking to myself, well, people are still going to need Medicare and they're still going to need their HSA accounts administered, so why hasn't the stock gone back up? Okay, guys, so I've only just started my research into this, but I do quite like it. Now, MetLife Care, this is a retirement village, and what happened, as you can see, is they dropped and then they spiked about 60% in a week, and that's because they received a buyout offer from a big Swedish company who has now reneged the buyout offer. And as a result, they've tanked, well, 60% in about a week. So, but then I'm looking at it and going, well, they're still trading at a 60% discount to their net tangible assets, And if somebody is going to come along and buy them, surely once this whole lockdown situation is over, their asset value hopefully still hasn't changed. And so that would mean that somebody else might come along and buy them as well, right? So I'm thinking, well, if there's going to be one buyer, there might be 2 or 3 other buyers. Who knows, right? So like I said, guys, I'm looking at these 2 opportunities. But just to recap, should we buy stocks now or wait? Yes, as long as you're doing your research and being very, very selective, right, guys? So look, guys, that's the end of the video. I just wanted to share with you what I've been doing in terms of my research, and I hope that the macroeconomic spreadsheet and document will be of use to you guys to help you decide whether it's a good time to buy stocks now or wait. All right, guys? So look, guys, that's the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Just to say one more time, get this video to 150 likes or 5,000 views. I'll make both those documents available. And until next time, happy investing. Catch you in the next video.